NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
Kevin, mentally they're in disarray. They're a frayed group right now. Since things went south for them, there's been a visible tightness. You can almost feel it that they've been playing with. No flow to their game, everything disjointed. They've not been able to play good basketball for any quality period of time.
Yeah, I mean, we may see occasional flashes of brilliance from them, but that's it. They have not been able to put it together, and that's so important. The NBA game is such a long one. You've got to be very, very disciplined with your execution, and they are not right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Big Daddy is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. And you shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
And here's Evans following Marcus Morris's 3. Evans dishes to Gordon. Down low. Here's Ramos. The kick out to Holiday. Holiday off a pick from Ramos. Clock at 6. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Holiday's got his first points of the night. And Phoenix has possession. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
And that one's good.
So I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Milwaukee.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. I mean, you don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Just take a look at the box score.
Here's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thomas kicks to Morris. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound by Ramos. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Holiday. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Morris, no good.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. Pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 6. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Jrue Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Morris passes to Bledsoe. The feed to Morris. The 3. Offensive rebound. Len. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Pelicans trail by 3. Gordon off a pick from Ramos. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Usher, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. John Selmans, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jrue Holiday. And Big Daddy picks up a foul. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Now here's Plumlee. He's tightly guarded. 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Rebounded by Ramos. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He said to his guys that they can take advantage of this defense if they just work as hard as possible to find the gaps on the floor and keep the ball moving from side to side on the offensive end. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Dragic with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around.
Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Salmons passes to Ramos. Got a piece of it. From midcourt, shot is off. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you? Lenz checked in for Miles Plumlee. Morris comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Goran Dragic. New Orleans also making some changes. Big Daddy's checked in for Asik. Withy comes in for John Salmons. And Gordon subbed in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Ramos in at center. Manning the backcourt, it's Rivers and Gordon. Jeff Withy is out there with Anderson. Outside Thomas. The dish to Warren. Back to Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot by Warren, no good. Rivers against Thomas. Big Daddy, this game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on this.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Len's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Rivers kicks to Gordon. The pass to Ramos. Releases, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Thomas dishes to Dragic. To the wing right side. Now, here is Morris. He's covered by Ramos. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Len.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Gordon kicks to Rivers. Passes it to Ramos. He dishes it to Rivers. And here's Gordon from outside. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
That's the end of the first half. Give it up for your...
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the
start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Big Daddy, what a contribution.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And, Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
The Morris brothers fill up the forward spots. Isaiah Thomas out there at Bledsoe. And it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 5 assists tonight.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here's Big Daddy. 10 points for him. It's the jump hook. Big Daddy's got 12. The Suns trailing. Outside Thomas. Dishes it to Morris. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim. And the Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. Holiday off a pick from Ramos. Back to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Morris. Holiday against Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Len's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Pelicans have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Len. Green comes in for Morris. And it's Dragic in for Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Warren's checked in for Morris. The Pelicans.
Nice shooting.
For Big Daddy. And it's Anderson.
Let's go. You're up. My time.
.29 seconds left to play in the third. Rivers passes to Anderson. He kicks it to Selmans. He feeds it to Rivers. 6 to shoot. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Rivers. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That was your Suns Dancers fans. One more time. Give him a hand.